All right, it is time for one of my favorite series. Finally, I get kind of lonely when this series doesn't happen, but of course, it all depends on you, the viewer, in order for this series to continue. That is Scrubs to Dubs, where I help people either become a better master player or at least hit master rank. Today, we're looking at Birdie Bird, a Diamond 1 modern Ryu player, rents his individual in the Battle Hub. He said he was a fan. He said, I love Scrubs to Dubs. And I said, do you want me to do one on you? He said, oh my God, yes, please. I said, no worries. I love my fans. I love this series, obviously. So if you love this series, please hit the subscribe button, comment down below, leave a like. Really helps out the channel. I asked him if there was any matchups that he didn't like. He said Bison and Akuma, right? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed, right? These two characters, I think, give everybody a tough time, even the lowest ranks to the highest ranks. So very excited. I don't play modern Ryu, but I understand how to beat Bison and Akuma, and I can quickly understand how Ryu can beat Bison and Akuma, especially on modern. So let's get into it. Very exciting. Now remember, Scrubs to Dubs is a series not for the faint of heart. I am brutally honest with this series. If you are doing dumb stuff, I'm going to tell you are doing dumb stuff. If you are doing good stuff, I'm going to positive reinforce the good stuff. So the first thing that I want to check is Ryu's DP very similar to Ed's? Right, where you can... Yeah, so as you can see, if Akuma does a fireball, depending on where you're at, you can DP through it, right? Now, the other thing you can do is... I'm on modern. The other thing you can do... stop double dashing. Is dash under it. So you can always walk a little bit forward and then DP. Or you can dash under the EX version specifically and then land a punish. I keep pressing heavy punch on my where like heavy punch would be. So all the way, already off to a good start. Think, punch counter, there you go, right? So Akuma's fireball, very good, but yeah, you should be able to DP it. It all depends on spacing. I know Ed's is a little bit easier, but yeah, so this is just fake pressure. The same goes with other target combos. Now, I'm not going to try to pause it and just, to do replay takeover all the time. But I will highlight certain things. So, target combos are normally always negative. And you can take your turn. Now, granted, if the Akuma does DP or super afterwards, it'd be like that. But, right, he's -3, you're +3. So, you can do a 5-frame move, a 6-frame move. You're crouching medium punch here, right? And if he does a 4-frame move, you'll win. So you have to understand when and where they're negative. Right? If he hits you, he's +1, so now you gotta be careful. Not good at parry if he's plus. Got hit with a meaty. Good fireballs. So if you're on modern and you see anybody jump, I talk about it all the time. If you're on modern, your opponent should not be able to jump, is a better way of saying it. All you got to do is just stay on the floor, press forward plus special punch, and then love life. Right? The same goes with if you're burned out. You should never get stunned on modern. I mean, that's just you on reactions. Like, you should never get stunned on modern if you have 1 bar. Depending on your character, right? I mean, if you play, DJ, Dawson, so on and so forth, right? Zangief, right? You know what I mean. But if you play a character like Ryu, giving up space, this guy's just doing that. Nice, good combo. Good job. So you back up, give up space a little bit. Not too bad. No DP once again. Random fireball in neutral. So if you're at this distance, right, you should go for crouching medium kicks, standing heavy punches. You always want to go for a special cancelable move around this range, just in case if your opponent is going to do a random DI, right? Which is, especially in Diamond, I feel like that's very common. So, you always want to play it safe. Always throw out your safe normals, your safe strings, and love life. You're still not DPing at all. So the first jump, sure, right? The second jump, this should be 4+ special. Like, you need to, if you play on Mario, you need to DP. Should have made a back throw, right? Get that corner pressure. Now we're getting throw loops. Bad DP, and now you're dead. Okay, you're not dead because this Akuma's bad, right? So you have another shot of life. You have CA on deck. Akuma does not have that much health. So you just gotta bait out a move like that. Basically, right? He did driver Shmidi. which ended up costing him the round. So both of you are going into the last round with no bars on deck. Now, what are we seeing right now? What you should be doing, and this is very important. I feel like a lot of maybe, lower ranked players, like Diamond 1 being low ranked is, is something. You should be like, okay, we both have 0 bars. This guy jumps a lot. This guy mashes a lot. I need to play safe. I need to play, just hold down back. You don't always need to go to your opponent. Because now you just got hit by a heavy kick. The guy didn't even combo after a heavy kick, which is +7. Good DP, right? Nice. You get away from throws. Listen. Throw loops are the worst thing to happen in Street Fighter 6 because you have people who are maybe not the best at the game trying to commit to throws. Just don't stay away from throw loops. Stay away from them. It will make you a better player in the future. I personally, I don't do fucking throw loops. I beat plenty of people without having to resort to throw loops. You're Ryu, you have an overhead, you have a low, you have shimmies, you have big boy buttons. Stop going for throws. It makes you a worse person. It makes you worse, I'm telling you. Good EXDP. Good meaty. So no DP once again, right, which is fine. So if you didn't know, right, well, I'll show you this. Not a lot of people know this as well, right? So we're going to have Oh, wait, whoopsie. I did it too early. I did it too early. I need him to do the DP and then block the fireball. Okay, there we go. Right? So a lot of people don't know this. Is that if you crouch, you can get a punish, right? I don't know. You're +25. I hate modern. Fake. What the fuck is... There we go, right? That's an easy combo. I don't know modern combos. I know Ryu combos. I don't know modern Ryu combos. So Akuma's standing heavy kick it will whiff on crouchers. So you should be holding down back against a lot of Akumas. Okay, good DP. You went for the throw again. Nice. You didn't connect on the combo. Okay, so he should be dead, right? This Akuma should be dead. You did the worst combo. Okay, he should still be dead. Throw it at level 1, right? So what you... Okay, so... I don't know if I can do a combo here, but let's see. Okay, let's rewind it a little bit, right? Bank. So there's several things you could have done, right? There's several things you could have done. We'll rewind it a little bit. Bank. Throw. This is what you could have done, right? You could have switched the player control. Switch to player 1. What the fuck is DI on modern? That's it. Okay. You could have did this, burn him out. Well, don't do that, right? You could have did heavy punch in the DI, burn him out. How the fuck you do fireball? Like this, right? Then you could have did some of these. Then when it comes to... I'm so bad. I hate modern. Right. Some of these. Throw out a fireball. Right. Then when he eventually jumps, you can land a DP. And then you go from there, right? I hate modern. I hate modern. So yeah, so understanding your position. This is pretty good, right? So you did land this, which is nice. But then you just gave up space. You should be reacting with level 1 if he does fireball, bad DP. Right? Just taking a breath, understanding the game. I don't think we need to look at the second Akuma game. I think we kind of already understand where you struggle with Akuma. You don't know to crouch standing heavy kick. You don't know the DP, fireball. You don't really know how to capitalize on meter. I don't think you understand how heavy punch in the DI can burn somebody out, right? Reacting with super is also pretty good, right? I mean, that situation, when you see fireball, you can react with level 1, especially because you had Denjin charge. It probably would have killed. So once again, this series is not for... I will tell you what you need to do. You need to practice combos. You need to practice your anti-airs. You need to practice your spacing. You need to practice your punishes. There's a lot that goes into being good at a fighting game. This is not Call of Duty where you can stay in a corner, right? Pew, 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 pew. And then you have 20 kills and you didn't do anything. You shot people in the back. Your opponent is always on screen. So let's see exactly where you struggle with Bison. Right, with Bison, it might be very similar to where you're not DPing his Devil Reverse or his Psycho Crusher, right? So on and so forth. Bison's a pretty easy character, I feel like, to beat on modern because he loses a lot of his tools. Right, so good fireball. Good, right? Fireball and neutral. So if you're in this range, right, you're jump distance away. So the opponent's most likely going to jump because they think you're going to throw a fireball. Then you do nothing, right? You do nothing, and then you DP. Taking a breather and not pressing a button will make you win more games. Good EXDP. Engine charge. So, okay, so, yeah, so you don't know Bison's frame data as well. A lot of stuff Bison does is like fake pressure. So, if I switch to you again, this is -5 and the other one is -4, but either way you can always throw out. You can always just do standing light kick. Oh, whoopsie. That's not light. Well, that's my standing light kick. Right? You can do something like that. I don't know. How do you fucking do Tatsu? Like that, right? Boom. The moment you see Bison do this, you can do, you know, how do you do Ryu standing light kick? Like that. Oh, actually, even perfect. If Bison does this, do the auto combo for the, for light, right? Oh my god, I didn't even know that. Right? You can just do the auto combo for light if Bison does his scissor kick. Even I'm learning things to help you because I understand the game. Good DP, okay, nice. Good DP, okay, nice. How the hell do you lose this game? Throw. Good DP, how do you lose this? Okay, you burn yourself out way too much. No DP on that? Okay, so very easy to understand. So if you're full screen, don't really be throwing too much fireballs against Bison. Because what can happen is this. Now, do you have time to DP? Yeah, you did have time to DP. Okay, see, so if a Bison's coming at you, mash that DP, right? Or, how the hell do you do super? How do you do super? I'm trying to figure this out. Is super down? No. What is super on dude? What is super on modern, man? Anyway, just DP, right? You know what your super buttons are. Press super, or if Bison's full screen, you have to understand that he's always gonna do this. You could have DP'd, kept the corner control. You try to go for a throw again, bad DP, and then now you're dead, right? He should level 1. He didn't need a level 1, right? So this Bison just wasted a bar, right? He just wasted a bar. He could have did bomb, right? He could have did EX knee into bomb, right? Like, he didn't do that, right? So you have to understand. Now what you should be thinking is, okay, this Bison just wasted a bar. Let me try to do it. Then check the drive rush. -5 again. Good DP. Bomb setup. No bomb setup. See, this Bison doesn't even do bomb setup. So, like, you're not even fighting the scary Bison. Nice. Go for a throw again. Play your game. Bad DP. And now bomb again. Now bomb. So what does he do now? Bad DP. Right? Yeah, you just have to take a breather. So I think I understand exactly, like, what you need, right? What needs to happen is you have to go into training mode and practice, right? As straightforward as that sounds, you need to be able to react to Bison. You should not DP until you see him turn upside down. And then, side note, you then need to quickly track where the hell he's going to go. Because if you DP and then he does the devil reverse and he goes behind you, you're going to whiff. Sometimes you can just do parry. You know, sometimes you just do parry. Sometimes you can just block. It's all reactionary. Fighting games are all reactionary when it comes to the end of the day. Especially somebody like Bison, who is going to just go in the air, turn upside down, and he's going to, you know, you have to guess where he's going to go. But there is, you know, educated guessing depending on the Bison. So overall, right, I see your strengths, but there's a lot more weaknesses, right? The scale is tipped, right? These are cons, these are pros. The scale is like this, which should be like that, right? If you're learning a fighting game, it be like this. Nobody is immediately like this. No matter how good the players are, right? Punk the God, all of them. If you go back and watch, you know, week 1, Street Fighter 6 Punk the God versus Punk the God now, Punk the God now would destroy week 1 Punk the God, right? It's all about the time and practice that you put in. So don't give up. Practice the matchups that you don't know. Use replay takeover. Understand combos. Understand your routes. And you'll be master in no time. You'll be surprisingly surprised if you just do a heavy punch and block, that if your opponent does a DP or a DI, then you punish them. Like, you just play slow and steady. Time them out. It's an actual game plan. But of course, like the video, please subscribe, comment down below, leave a like. Comment down below if you want me to review your matches and any matchups that you don't enjoy. Fighting games take a lot of skill. Perfectly fine to lose, but you should always try to improve. Everybody has more fun winning. If people tell you it's not all about winning, they're losers realistically. It's always about winning. Not about winning all the time though, right? You do want to see progress in anything you do in life, right? You work out the gym, you want to lift more weight, right? You're in school, you want to get better grades, right? You're at a job, you want to get more money. It's always about improving. People who say that they're hard stuck, don't listen to them, they're cowards. But thank you, everybody, and I'll see you again in the next video. See ya!